Well, howdy doody, buckaroodies. How are you? So, this is Sunday, day after my birthday. It's a long Memorial Day weekend holiday. Kept it pretty low key. I mean, I had opportunities or offers to do other things. We just stayed home, so it's just hard to get out at the moment. But I have been enjoying various brews over the weekend. I picked up this Shiner mix pack. It was a 6-pack of various brews for $6.99. And it was the classic Shiner Bock. Their website says it was first brewed in 1913. It's been brewed year-round since 1973. So as I drink it now, I find it unremarkable, but I think back to what this beer might have been like in 1973. Not that it's brewed differently now, and it may very well be, but that's not what I'm alluding to. What I'm alluding to is the quality of beers that were available then. I mean, this had to be very unusual. It does have some flavor, some very light caramel and toffee going on. I remember beers like this thought to be dark and heavy, and obviously the body is as light as, probably the macros they were drinking at the time. But people are afraid of the dark, as it were. I just think I think folks that probably drank this way back when and really liked it are folks that really embraced the early days of what became craft beer culture. 4.4%, 13 IBUs, according to the website. So, I mean, it's very light. I mean, it's certainly, I don't know by what standards you wouldn't call 4.4% a session beer. But clearly, I mean, it's something you could drink all day. Typically, you think of a lawnmower beer as a very light, a very light in color beer, light lager. But at 4.4%, I mean, this really would be a great lawnmower beer as well, because it is something you could drink easily, quickly. It's something that tastes, at its best, probably very cold. It would be perfect for, just coming in from mowing the yard kind of thing. As I drink it now, I find it unremarkable, but I don't find it terrible, and that's because I have the ability to drink so many great craft beers. I mean, the craft beers that are available to us these days are unbelievable. Even just a decade ago, my market has gone from maybe 4 foot or 8 foot to aisles and aisles of craft beers. So, excuse me. And there's plenty of brands that I can't get here, but I am pretty lucky. I've got 2 very good craft beer stores. I've got Macadoodles, which you've seen me do videos from, that I love. They've got a great craft beer selection. There's also the Brown Derby International Wine Center, at one time known mostly for wine, but I think now they get just as much from the craft beer side these days. Their craft beer aisles are just huge now, so. This isn't a terrible beer. It's not a great one. Again, it's just one of those, kind of thirst-quenching brews. It's not one of those, think about it for 30 minutes and ponder, That's not what it's about. Most Shiner products are that way for me. They're not... I don't know if I can think of any Shiner product, to be honest with you, that I've had, and I'm going to admit that I haven't had all of them, but I can't think of one that knocks anything out of the park. But they very rarely strike completely out either. They're pretty solid, if unremarkable. If I've got friends that are kind of getting started, I mean, this is certainly a good beer. A good gateway craft beer, as many Shiner products are. So there you go. Old school Shiner Bock, baby.